It's time for Kaufman Stigger FAQs.
And I'm going to be joined by Cara Stigger. And today's topic, we're going to talk about bicycle riding. And it sounds nice. And of course, we all want to get outdoors, and it's the time of season to do that. But with that being said, there are precautionary notes that you should know about. Cara Stigger is with us. So, Cara, we all enjoy a nice bicycle ride. We're lucky here in Louisville. There's lots of great places to ride. But still, there are some safety measures you should take, right?
Oh, absolutely. And this is a great time to be out riding your bicycle in the time of social distancing. And it's great to get out and get some fresh air. But even though there's less traffic, you still need to take some precautions. And I sound like a broken record on some of these things, but wear your helmet. Make sure it's fitted properly. If your kids are riding bicycles, make sure that they're wearing the properly fitted bicycle helmet and that their bicycle is suitable for their build and size. Make sure that they know that they're just like a car. They ride with the traffic. They need to obey the safety regulations. I see a lot of bikers that don't stop at stop signs, or they don't stop at red lights, and those laws still apply to you as a biker. So it's the same as if you're a pedestrian, if you're out walking. You just need to be aware of your surroundings. Make yourself visible, wear something that's reflective. Try not to ride at night at all, but even in the day, bright colors will help your visibility. But obey the traffic laws and wear your helmet.
This all makes sense. You know, it's interesting because when we talk about the difference between bicycles and motorcycles, I always think that, well, on bicycles you have underage children involved. And when you teach your children how to ride a bike, that's one thing, and that's certainly memorable and a milestone in everyone's life, learning to ride a bike. But the safety measures are also important. Cara, you're a parent. Were you very cognizant of, hey, I've got to teach my children also about the safety rules, right?
Oh, yes, and it was a learning curve for me because when I was a child, I was out on a farm and there was no traffic and gravel roads, so riding a bike back then was a lot different. And of course, we didn't have to worry about cars out on the farm. But when my children were growing up, I had to learn the rules of the road too, and the hand signals and so forth. So it was very important, especially when we went out on a ride, we would try to ride single file, so that the kids were ahead of us, and we taught them to use their hand signals, and we taught them you don't ride on the sidewalk, you ride in the street, but you're aware of your surroundings the whole time.
I think it's important. I know you've already said it, but we should say it again and again, the importance of a helmet, because you've seen, you know, the positive outcomes when someone is wearing a helmet. It's so important, Cara. I mean, I guess as parents we should say, look, you're not on the bike unless you have a helmet on your head, correct?
Yes, yes. My kids, I don't think they ever rode their bike without a helmet. Hopefully, if they're riding now, they're still wearing helmets. But I do see a lot of people out in the neighborhoods not wearing helmets, and it's scary if you know, you were to get hit by a car.
Yeah, it goes for adults as well. Again, Kaufman and Stigger, injury lawyers, what they'd like to do is prevent you from being in an injury. But if you happen to be in an injury, they are the folks to call, very informed, and believe me, they will fight for you against insurance companies. Okay, before we let you go, Cara, I have to ask you, okay, everyone remembers, so I'm asking you now, your first bike. What was your first bike? What did it look like?
Oh, I don't remember it.
You
I'm
don't?
sure it was a hand-me-down. I'm the youngest of 5 kids, so I'm sure whatever was left in the garage was my bike.
Ah, boy, I love those bike rides. Mine was a hand-me-down as well because I'm from a family of 5, but you know what? It was okay. I loved it nonetheless. Again.
Oh, I did too.
Kaufman and Stigger, injury lawyers, give them a call should you need their help. Again, they're always coming on the show and giving us really good information, keeping you safe and healthy, and we hope you're and yours, on behalf of Kaufman and Stigger, we hope you are happy and healthy. We'll be right back on Wave 3 Listens.